So when I came and sat down to do this reading, there's a couple of ladybirds or ladybugs just perched on my window, and it reminded me of a couple of years ago when I lived in a different place and I had so many ladybirds just covering one side of the living room, like outside, and I had to keep the windows closed because they were coming in. And I realised it was at a time when I was going through a lot of change and a lot of strife, and I looked into what ladybugs or ladybirds, what they signify, and I found the story of why they're called ladybirds. And the story is that there were farmers who would pray to Virgin Mary to make sure that pests would not eat their crops, and then a swarm of these ladybirds came in and ate all of the pests, and so they called them the beetle of Our Lady, and it's been shortened to ladybirds. My name is Bronwen. Welcome in if you are new to my channel. This is Bronwen's Cove Tarot. I thought I wanted to start with that because there seems to be a message coming in then from the Virgin Mary. There's something that she wants you to know, especially in this time, because ladybirds connected to Virgin Mary are they kind of look at divine protection and guidance, providing hope and reassurance during difficult times. So let's see what wants to come through, because you have the High Priestess in reverse to the Wheel of Fortune. There's someone here that may be trying to test the waters when it comes to your boundaries. What's going on here? Let me move everything else off the desk. That ladybird is on it. There's a couple there. They seem to be dancing across the window pane. Got the lovers coming out as well. So this could be over a person. I don't know. But there's definitely someone trying to test your patience, test the waters, test the boundaries. And you have Mother Mary coming through, or the Virgin Mary, who really wants to give you reassurance during any kind of like stressful times that you may be having. I don't know, I keep looking over just to see what they're doing. Okay, Spirit, Virgin Mary, what do you want us to know? Judgment is coming out to the Ten of Pentacles. There may be this energy that I had a rough patch, where you may be judged harshly or wrongly, I heard. Especially when it comes to wrecking a home, wrecking a family, breaking up a family business. This is not something that you're going to see coming, but it's quite disempowering. However, with the Eight of Pentacles coming up, that you're being told that you can work through this. Why are we being shown this right now? The Fool's coming up to the Empress. Someone's trying to stop you from moving forward. They do want you disempowered. Tell me about this. Tell me about this accusations. What are these accusations? Let me see. We've got the Emperor coming out. We have the Two of Pentacles and we have the Five of Pentacles. Okay. So with the... I'm feeling like you are being represented not by the Empress, but it's more the actions of someone are going to push that Empress in reverse towards you. But you have someone here. I don't know if this person is the one that is accusing, or if there's someone else that's accusing you of breaking up a family. With the Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Pentacles is about juggling something, having two different choices, two different things that you may be responsible for, and having not made a choice between which one you're going to actually focus on. With that in reverse, it's the opposite. A choice has been made. An Emperor here has made a choice to leave someone out in almost like in ruin. So that this is the decision for this person to either move away maybe from their own Empress or from whoever they were with, maybe the High Priestess in reverse, has triggered this person to accuse you. And I'm sorry, but I need to take this top off. I've got another one underneath, don't worry. It's just that it's getting very warm in here because my, oh, here comes another ladybird. Oh my gosh, they're all partying out on the window. Okay. So there's a lot of protection coming in for you. I just want to keep an eye on them because I don't want them all entering in. Like, you stay outside and just relax in the sunshine, but don't be coming inside here. Thank you very much. A decision that this Emperor has made, maybe to come towards you, is going to bring drama with it because they're moving away from somebody who's very manipulating, especially if they're going to stop you from trying to have some sort of forward motion, some sort of new a new cycle to come in for you. Let me pop this on the side there. Okay, I'm going to close that window before they do come in. Goodbye. Thank you so much. You are not coming into my home. Give me 1 second. You get to see my chest. I'm really sorry. I know that with ladybirds, what they do... Oh my gosh, so much noise. What they do is they send like a hormone out or a pheromone out saying this is the great place. And then loads will come. And when I was going through like this tough time a couple of years back, I had hundreds, without a lie, hundreds and hundreds. And I had yellow, orange. I saw a couple of weird pale looking ones, black ones. But it's also to do with protection. So I don't know if you have been through something quite tough and you have this guide. This is Mother Mary coming through. And I had Sky Mother come through in one of my readings actually really recently. Okay, I don't want to get off topic. So I'm going to put this down as the first card. Let me pop you there. Then I'm going to be putting down the Two of Pentacles. I'll pop you here. And then I'm going to put down the Five of Pentacles. And can we have one more? Not yet. Okay. So I'm going to be ringing some bells. This is just to cleanse the space around us. If you have any type of sound sensitivity, please turn down your listening device in 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Can I get some clarity, please, on the Emperor? What's happening with this Emperor? Queen of Cups is in reverse to the Seven of Wands. So this person is, it's like they're revoking their emotional support on something here. Or they're being seen as being very callous. Whether they actually are or not. I mean, the Emperor's in the upright, so I don't feel like this person is being callous. But they may be viewed by others as being out of character. You have the Seven of Wands here. This person has made their mind up about someone being a competitor or not wanting to compete with something here. To the Ace of Cups. And then you have the Three of Coins underneath. So this person wants to, they want to collaborate on something, with an Ace of Cup being a feeling of contentment, of like your cup running over, absolute fulfillment. But it's not with this High Priestess in reverse. It's not with this High Priestess. Do you want me to put this back? No, okay. Can I get some clarity on the Five of Pentacles, please? Five of Pentacles. We have here the Seven of Cups. And then you have the Lovers. Yeah, so this person has realised who they want to go towards. And we did have the Lovers card over here as well. And you have the Lovers card here too. So this person has realised where they don't want to be and where they do want to be. And where they don't want to be is either in a relationship or with this High Priestess in reverse. The Seven of Cups can be about illusion, but when you turn it around, it empties all those cups out so you can see exactly what's in there. And this person has made their mind up. They really have made they've made a strong decision. And I keep hearing, but they've made a false decision. They've made a false decision. Or they've made the wrong decision. And I think that's coming from the High Priestess in reverse. Lovers is coming out here. Let me just put this here. Put it back. Okay, I'm going to put it back. Clarity, please, on the Emperor to the Queen of Cups. Clarity, please. Ooh. Hello, hello. And we've got coming out Judgment and the Eight of Pentacles. So this is like a reward of some sort. So the Nine of Swords. So this is quite stressful for this High Priestess in reverse. This fake High Priestess is stressing out over you being seen the expert. You're being seen as someone who's very learned. The Judgment coming out here. This person has made a judgment call, and as much as this is like a love reading, it seems to be mixed in with business, because this Emperor is not using an emotional compass when coming towards you. And I don't know if that's because they don't have an emotional compass. I don't get that, because the Emperor is also the King of Cups, right? So they have an emotional compass. It's just a decision that they're making right now. It's like they're blessing you with something. And this fake high priestess is angry about that. Where have my lovely ladybirds gone? They're angry about this. They're angry that they haven't, they can't compete. They can't compete with something. It's something to do with your work. Okay, so this person is very much in love with your work. I feel like they're moving away from a family connection. It doesn't have to be that they have children together. It could be that they're supporting, let's say, the high priestess's mother or father, or they're paying money to somebody in that family and they're looking after them as well. They're moving away, and it seems like they're leaving everyone in ruin, when really they're kind of like setting their boundaries, having healthy boundaries, and they're deciding maybe to come towards you in a business sense. There is romance in here, but it's not the focus, is what I'm getting. It's not the focus. They have left people very, very worried. Their departure, I keep hearing, it's not like this person. It's not like this person. Knight of Swords has come out to the Star. So this person has been making moves. They may have been talking to lawyers or attorneys, or, you know, sorting out documents and contracts, but doing it in a very quiet fashion. Like, they usually share everything. Maybe they share their ongoings and their work and stuff like that with the High Priestess in reverse, or with the family. And there's been, no, I heard it's business as usual. So they've been acting as if everything is normal when everything isn't, when they're just ready to get rid of this person. Why are they so ready to do this? Why is the Queen of Cups in reverse really calling to me? Tell me about this Queen of Cups energy. They're ready to let go of something here. And they know that it's going to be difficult for them, but they're doing it. And it's almost like ripping off a band-aid or a plaster really, really quickly. And you have the Seven of Swords. So this person may have learnt something. They learned something valuable. They learned something valuable that weakened them. They see it as weakening them, where it was like a gut punch, and they have to let go of this, or they have to let go of the life that they used to know. Because everyone around them, I don't know if this person is very like vocal when it comes to their emotions. Maybe they're a deep thinker, but not so much of an explainer or like a communicator in that retrospect. I'm not saying that this person is like emotionally stunted, because again, Emperor in the upright is the King of Cups in the upright. It's more that like work comes first, or something comes first here. And I heard that's how I like it. So this High Priestess may have liked the fact that this person just provides, and they've never really like communicated about their emotions. But this is now kicking them. This is like biting them in the foot now, or biting them in the face, whatever the saying is, because they never really knew the emotional like space. They never knew the mindset of this Emperor, who obviously it looks like this person needed help in some way, and maybe they weren't getting that emotional nurturance either from the person that they were with or their family. I don't know why you have a specific skill set. There's something that is very sought after that only you can provide. And let's put these down. Let's get a little bit more clarity, because we have the Four of Pentacles here. Letting go. What are they letting go of? Then we had the Strength card. I'm hoping that you can actually see me really well. So because I've got the sun coming straight in, I hope it's not messing with the filming, and I apologize if it is. You then have the Eight of Wands, and then we have the Seven of Swords. So in the first row, this Emperor who's just not been nurturing it, or they may have felt like they weren't being nurtured. They've made a judgment call, and it's actually a really good judgment call because it's in the upright. This person has been reviewing something here, and they've decided to let go of something here because of what they found out. What did they find out? What did they find out? What exactly did they find out? Ace of Wands. They found out something that was stopping them from moving forward, or stopping someone from moving forward, that someone was acting nefariously, or they were not being truthful. in the second row with the Two of Pentacles in reverse to the Seven of Wands to the Eight of... This person decided, well, okay, if this is what's happening, then I need to move away from this person and I need to go and speak to a lawyer or an attorney or somebody. I heard common law, something to do with common law. So if they were married to this High Priestess in reverse, they're filing for divorce. And there's something to do with this, a business that they may share. They may not share, but they change the names on something without this High Priestess realizing. This is why this High Priestess is calling you a home wrecker. They're calling you a home wrecker. It's your fault. I don't know why this Emperor has been... They've been listening to your words or watching your podcast. Maybe you have a YouTube channel and they've been watching that. But there's something that they have learned along the way when it comes to their own, I had self-discovery, or they're discovering things about themselves that they weren't able to discover this in the presence of this High Priestess in reverse. And that's because a High Priestess in reverse is not a High Priestess. This is somebody who pretends that they have, they're responsible with the power that they have, and they're not. In reverse, this is manipulation. This is doing things to get ahead. This is using other people and not caring if you step on them. And I feel like this Emperor may have been stepped on. King of Swords is in reverse to the Six of Wands. This is some sort of either a court battle that didn't go right, or this is an illegal transaction that failed. So this Emperor may have found out that whoever they were married to or whoever they were in business with was actually trying to set them up or set you up for something, and was celebrating your demise. They were celebrating your demise because you have here, you have here the Three of Cups. This is a celebration. They were celebrating, they celebrated way too early. They kept that to themselves. They kept something to themselves here. They hid it. What was it exactly that this Emperor found out, please? What did the Emperor find out, please, and thank you? Some sort of trap. You've got the Tower coming out as well. Ace of Pentacles. So they invested in something. The King of Wands here. So they may have invested in a person because of the physicality. They may have invested in someone because they thought this person was very creative. And they're finding out that they were just trapped, hook, line and sinker. The Tower coming out here, though, to the Ace of Pentacles, is them investing in something here, investing and moving away. They knew that moving away would F up everyone. And I feel like this is like petty revenge. Like when you watch, when you read Reddit stories and it says petty revenge. This is the energy that I'm getting here. This person is like, well, this is my business. It's my home. My name is on everything. Oh, their name was on stuff. Nope, let's take their name off of that. Take the name off of this. Yep, look, Knight of Swords to the Sun card in reverse. Let's quickly change it. Let's do this now. They're going to try and F with me or use me or whatever that may be. They're not getting anything now. Got Knight of Pentacles coming through to the Nine of Wands. Something that you have said or posted, because this High Priestess knows who you are enough to call you a home wrecker. This Emperor knows you enough to be, there's something about your words having wisdom, or your words shining a light for someone when they felt like they were in darkness, or it may have actually shone a light on stuff that was happening in the darkness. This person may want to give you a gift. I heard rehousing or remodeling. Rehousing or remodeling. Knight of Pentacles here to the Empress. I want to know more about this Empress in reverse though, because if it was in the upright, this would mean that, like, you know, this finances, gift or whatever that's coming in would actually bring in auspicious growth. In reverse, it may put you in a position of like drama, just getting more drama. Why? Should I get a different deck? Oh, yeah, okay. Why would it bring in the Empress in reverse to take this gift? The Knight of Cups, because it may come with string attached. That's what I felt. I felt that at the start that like this was a love reading, but it's not coming out as a love reading. But then you have the Knight of Cups. This person may want to give you a gift because of how you may have helped them see something or heal through something. Whether you know this person or not. However, The string that's attached to it is that this person is falling in love with you. This person wants to come in. Should I put this over here? Yeah. This person wants to come in as the knight in shining armor for you. And it's whether or not that's what you want. Because no one should be giving you something because they expect to get something from it. And I don't feel like this person is nefarious because, again, Emperor's in the upright. I do, however, feel like this person may be looking at things a little bit too black and white. As in, oh my gosh, okay, the person that I'm with, I've just realised how much they're cheating or how much they were doing something here to set me up. Or I heard you saved their life in some way. You've saved their life. And they're realising that they didn't see, with the Page of Swords in reverse to the Page of Cups, that this person was not interested in them emotionally. They were kind of ignoring that or repressing that. And when it was highlighted to them, you wrote a post or someone wrote a post here or done a blog or whatever it was. Or you got up on stage and spoke and they saw you. It was like, I heard the angels have sung. So they realised that what you were saying really resonated with them. And you have here the King of Wands to the 10 of Swords. And they realised that they were kind of just like running into a massive betrayal. Like something would have happened if they had carried on ignoring the flags, ignoring the warning signs. But they've gone from going, well, this person is complete evil, to that person's an angel, so that must be the person that I need to go towards. Now, the Empress has come out in reverse for a reason. Why is the Empress? I want to get a different deck, though, because otherwise I'm going to run out of cards and it's going to become very, like, limited. You're being very protected. You're very protected through this. This person is going to want to give you something big, though. That's the thing. They're going to want to give you like a house or an estate or land or like a large lump sum of money. And I think the reason why we had like the Virgin Mary energy coming in is because there's going to be a fight over this. That's why you're being told to really consider whether or not you wish to accept this. There was more energy, there was more, not energy, excuse me. There was more explanation as to what a ladybug means. And I had on here protection, good fortune, love and passion, creativity and emotional balance. So there's a lot of things coming in here for you. And I think it really depends on where you are in your life and on your healing path, whether or not this is something that you want to accept or if this is something that you actually don't wish to have. And look, I said it. 4 of Wands has come out, a flipping house. The 5 of Wands, a fight over it, and the actual High Priestess. Oh my gosh, and it keeps getting better. And then you've got the Hierophant underneath. This is a legal fight over a home or a settlement or something big, something really, really big. I don't feel like this is like just some money to pay off your mortgage or pay some of your mortgage. This is, let's buy your house outright. Let's pay everything off completely. This is now your home. Or you don't have a home, you're renting. Okay, what home do you want? Okay, we're buying that for you. And then here's some money over. And you can have the land as well behind it. And someone fighting this or contesting this and going, no, you can't give that to so-and-so. They've actually, what they've said is coercion and none of this actually happened and I haven't done anything, and this person's been reading your posts or listening to your songs or watching your YouTube channel or whatever, and it has got it into their brain that that's what's happening and it's that person's fault. That person is a homewrecker. I heard the proof is in the pudding though. Why is the proof in the pudding? What does that mean? And look how the 5 of Wands isn't even part of this deck, but it made its way in. This is like someone's energy that doesn't belong here, muscling its way in. Who this be? 2 of Pentacles. To the 5 of Pentacles. There's really a need here to think about it, to really think about it long and hard. This person has definitely made their mind up that they no longer wish to be around people that are nefarious or that they can't trust. And they trust your energy or they trust your words or they trust what it is that you're saying is true. And I heard because it's coming from God. So someone here is like a channel, or you may be a mystic or a seer, or maybe you just have a very balanced throat chakra. And that's why it's very important that we are mindful of what it is that we say to other people, because people may take it on face value. Or, you know, when people say, oh, your words cut like a knife, that's what they're talking about. Someone here has like it's the word of God or the word of divine source, one true channel. This person can see your divinity and they understand it. It's that kind of greeting of namaste, the divinity within me sees the divinity within you. This person definitely namastes. They see the divinity within you, so they trust your word. They have no reason not to. Yeah, you have to kind of weigh up. I think it's weigh up very carefully whether you want to go through the stress and struggle that it may take to get this gift. Because this is not just being plopped on your lap. This is kind of like having to go through red tape. But once you get through the red tape and you come out the other side, oh wow, well, that's life-changing. And what, you saved my life. Why do I keep hearing you saved my life? Why? Because there's some sort of plot on this Empress life, maybe. Or there was a plot. Page of Swords to the Queen of Swords to the Six of Wands. Yeah, to the Eight of Swords, excuse me. So there may have been some sort of like, what's the word? Attempt on this person's life, or attempt on their business or something here. And that's when this person was like, you know what? No, this is all coming together now. And now I realize what's going on here. This is why with the Queen of Cups in reverse, I am kind of just going to use my pure logic and not my heart space to make this decision to move away from these people. Because the Page of Swords is watching and listening. Watching, listening, learning. Being curious. Queen of Swords here is someone who's very intuitive, very tapped in, but they say what they mean and they use their sovereign voice. They use their throat chakra. Their throat chakra is proper tapped in. And you also have the Six of Wands to help people move away from harm, from stress, from struggle, and from strife. And I mean, we have the 4, the 5, and then the 6 of Wands. You've helped someone here through a lot, and you may not even realize it. I don't know if you realize or take credit for how extremely nurturing, caring, protective your voice and advice is, and your words are, or your songs are, or your raps are, or your poetry. There's something about the way that you communicate that it helps fill a void in people that didn't realize there was a void there. And that's why sometimes it can get mistaken for love. It's not saying that you couldn't have a romantic relationship with this person over here, but I think that is besides the point. I had take him as he is, or take them as they are. Tell me about this. Do we need to know about the romantic thing? I've been told yes. Do we need to know about it now? Yes, okay. So tell me about this romantic connection, if there is any. Tell me, please, on the table. The Empress coming out now in the reverse. So that's where I was feeling like there's a bit of resistance here. In that this person, you've helped them heal a lot, but they're not completely there on certain things. And let me go across. Letting go of ego. There's a need for this person to completely let go of ego. So they've had a couple of ego deaths, but there's something they're still holding on to. What are they holding on to? The Magician and death. Okay, so there's another ego death this person needs to go through. And if you're coming out as a High Priestess and then you have an Emperor, this person may be either older than you or younger than you. They may be more emotionally mature or less emotionally mature. I'm getting that they may be slightly less emotionally mature. Not immature, just they're still healing. There's still things that they're working on. But the death to the Magician here, I think this is also realizing for them that there's more to life than money. There's more to life than, you know, working a bazillion hours per week to create a certain nest egg. It's like, but what are you saving it for? Are you actually spending any of that? Are you investing any of that? Or is that all you're doing is spending and investing and not having fun? Because there's a need to have fun here that may be missing. the Empress coming out, especially with the Queen of Cups in reverse, as somebody who has just got used to like going to meetings, giving objects as gifts. It's very 3D. You being the High Priestess or High Priest means that you have ascended the Empress level. You've already connected in with that divine part of yourself, and you are now connecting in on an esoteric level as well as staying quite grounded. This person is yet to ascend to that, which is okay, because the thing is, look, you have the Magician here, which means this is the next step for this Emperor. They have the potential to do that, but we don't read people's potential, because reading potential is very dangerous. Because if you're reading someone else's potential but they don't see it in themselves, you're falling in love, or you're rooting for a person that doesn't exist. You're rooting for an identity that hasn't formed. But this is saying that this person needs to go through one more ego death and they will become the Magician. And then they will be almost like on par with you, on par with where you are in your healing. But it means that they have to let go, and there may be a need for them to, there's some sort of betrayal or something that they need to go through for this to happen. How? All of a sudden, it got really quiet. It got really, really, really quiet. And I mean that like spiritually, it just got really quiet all of a sudden. You have here the King of Pentacles to the King of Swords in reverse to the Moon. So there may be something going on with their family and the money that they've been giving their family, what their family's been doing with it. Because the King of Swords in reverse is not someone who has very good moral values. Somebody who may, you know, fly above, right above the radar or right below the radar when it comes to the law. The Knight of Pentacles, this has been going on for a while because this is like slow progress. And the Moon being here is the family. So there's a family business maybe that this person is part of. And there may be some untoward things happening. I don't know if they're aware of this, to be quite honest. Or maybe they are and they're like, actually, I don't want to be part of this. I'd rather work my butt off and know that my money is going towards betterment rather than dodgy things. And I'm kind of stepping away from that. And this High Priestess in reverse, it would make sense with the High Priestess in reverse, someone who steps on others to get ahead. It's like, well, that's not happening. I'm going to take you down with me. If I go, you go. And I'm getting the energy of like, it could be a sweatshop, for example. It could have been like when Primark, for example, first opened, and they were all of these claims, you know, and accusations that the working environments for the people that were making these clothes were awful, because people were just saying, well, how can you have clothes that are that cheap? How can they be that cheap? How much are you actually paying the people that create them? And there were all of these rumors that went around, whether they're true or not. Then they had to change. They had to have a reform and change, you know, for workers' rights. And now that's the reason why when you go to Primark now, this is just me assuming, that things cost a lot more. I know inflation has happened. They have to pay their workers. They have to, you know, and I don't know if that's something going on here with the Emperor and the High Priestess in reverse. This is something that they may have had an association to rather than something that was they're involved in. Because you've got the Four of Pentacles coming out. The Four of Pentacles has come out twice. This is somebody letting go of information they found out. That may be the information that they found out. They may have found out that this person that they're either married to or they're working with or they've been providing for is involved in some very dodgy things. Especially when it comes to, let's say, workers' rights or workers' compensation. Why do they have workers' compensation? And they don't want anything to do with it. So they're kind of like writing that person, writing themselves out of the business, or they're doing something here where they no longer are part of that business. Be it a work family or their actual family, they're moving away from them. And that is why there's been such a kickback, or there's going to be such a kickback. This is why you're going to have people shouting home wrecker and all the rest of it, when really they're projecting. They may have needed the cover of this person's work or of their company to continue what they were doing. And if this person walks away, you have here the Nine of Cups in reverse. They won't be able to continue. They won't be able to continue. I had reported to the police. They may already be reported to the police, you know. Because I'm not saying that it is to do with like workers' rights or like the conditions of working, but there does seem to be, what's it called, taking advantage of vulnerable people, or taking advantage of people's vulnerabilities. The moon coming out is emotional. So this person, yeah, this person wishes to, they want to fight for you. They want to fight for you to get this home or get this stability, because they may see you as like soul family. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles here. This person can sometimes be a little bit rash in the decisions that they make. But if you've just found out that, you know, your wife or your husband or the person that you're in business with has actually been betraying you and has been, you know, putting your neck on the chopping block without you even realising, it's kind of understandable that you then act in a very rash way and be like, nope, right, I'm going to go and speak to a lawyer or an attorney. I'm getting out of Dodge. I'm getting my name off of everything, or vice versa, whatever it is. Yeah, because you've got Justice coming out in reverse to the Seven of Cups. This is like, there were many things that could have taken this person to prison just by association, and they're fully aware of this. Six of Cups is coming out. So the Six of Cups is more or less new memories, things that are happening in present. This person wants to offer you something quite soon. They're going to offer you something quite soon. What are they going to offer? What are they offering? What exactly is it? Ten of Cups. Five of Wands. This person wants to have, I think they want everything with you, because they see you as being very, very balanced. And when they look at the person that they were working with or that they were with, they can see how imbalanced they were, and how, because they had their head in the sand because they were working so hard, they weren't looking at the emotional aspect, or they weren't as emotionally aware or as emotionally intelligent. And that's not saying that they're ignorant, just they learn a lot from you. Someone here has learned a lot from your wisdom, and they have been able to emotionally mature because of that, or emotionally educate themselves on how to regulate their own emotions, and how to be aware of when they're not okay or when something feels off. Not everybody can do that, okay? Not everyone has that gift. Not everyone is born an empath, you know? You've got the Queen of Cups coming out again. I feel like this Queen of Cups energy is also representing whoever it is, this High Priestess in reverse that's now hidden themselves. Yeah, you got the Three of Pentacles coming out, the Star in reverse. It's taken this Emperor quite a long time to realise that this Queen of Cups energy, this High Priestess in reverse, they didn't actually want a proper collaboration with them. They didn't want a proper relationship or a proper business workplace with them. They were using them as a means for an end. And that's why they've just been like, right, I need to speak to my attorneys now. I'm going to take the advice of collective and I'm going to move over here. And if I'm asked, I'm going to say I took the advice of somebody who's very, very balanced, and I'm moving away from you. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. There is a need, though, for you to really carefully consider whether or not you wish to take this opportunity, whether it's to work with this person at a land, estate, whatever it may be, because this person is going to be embroiled in some sort of lawsuit for a while. Because even if this person doesn't have like blood on their hands, there's people around them that they're associated to that do. And this is them trying to dig their name out of the mud. And if you take a gift, it may actually put mud on yours. So it's up to you. It's not saying that this is a dodgy gift. It's just saying it's really bad timing. It's really bad timing. I've been told that's it. That's it. Yeah, because look, it's coming out again. You've got the King of Pentacles in reverse. You have the Empress in reverse, and you have the Eight of Pentacles. And then you have the Queen of, you also have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This is all about this not really being, as much as it's going to be a very shiny offer, this is not the offer for you. But I wouldn't just take my advice. I always advise people who are listening to my videos to make yourself very familiar with my legal disclaimers. You have to use your discernment. And if something like this really does crop up, rather than taking advice from a tarot reader, go and speak to an attorney. Speak to someone who really knows all of the jargon, knows all of the ins and outs when it comes to law, because they'll be able to give you better advice than me, okay? But you have a lot of these financial ones, financial pentacles. I'm losing my words, and they're in reverse. The only one that isn't is the Eight of Pentacles, which is mastering something. So the offer here is to help you master something, and I think it may be discernment when it comes to business. Yeah, because you've got Seven of Wands coming out here again. I've been told to leave it. I'm going to leave it there. I really hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. If you are new to my channel and this resonated, I would love you to hit on the like, on the subscribe, and on the notification bell so you can see more of my content and when I post. If you are a returning subscriber, soul family, hearts, loves, hearts and loves, hearts and loves, hearts and kisses. I hope you have a really good day. Don't get scammed by anyone advertising anything in the comment section. If they're advertising it and they're not doing it on their own channel, well, it speaks volumes, doesn't it? If you would like to have a reading, just reach out to me. All of my information is in the description box. So are my prices and the services that I offer. Please become familiar with those before reaching out to me, because it just saves us both time. And that's it, I think. Love you guys. Bye.